We like old adverts. Okay, Danu, and welcome everyone to We Like Old Adverts, and this is our Scottish special. Happy Burns Night, everyone. We've got 3 adverts from north of the border. We're going to investigate them like we always do. Just before we start, I wanted to say we're going to have some gentle ribbing here, like brothers and sisters do, but it's important to remember we love Scotland, okay? So as all things said are all in the best possible spirits. If you think we cross a line, let us know, but we won't. All right, here's the first one. It is a doozy.
This is our lager, our tenant's lager, the one and only, as we all know. It's always ready, the taste stays steady, so we drink it wherever we go. This is our lager, our tenant's lager, the one and only, as we all know. It's always ready.
I love it. Oh, it's from another time, isn't it? The male gaze is very, very present there. Does he draw a little kind of bow thing on the lady on the can, and then it pops into existence?
Yeah. She's got a name, James. Yeah. She's called Lorraine.
Lorraine.
Okay?
Yeah.
Sorry, Lorraine. Yeah.
The most glamorous 70s name you could think of.
Lorraine. She's got a very interesting look. Like the bow tie is the strongest part of her outfit. Like it's so strong that when she transforms into that older man through the beaded curtain, you can tell it's her again because she's still got the bow tie on. Oh. It's amazing.
See, I thought it was that he had a can of Tennent's with Lorraine on it, and she's at the beach, but she's worn a neckerchief. And she isn't on the cans. So it's like, no, I can't drink this. It's inaccurate. So he's like drawn on. I don't get it. I'll be honest. I've never drank a bottle of Moretti and thought, no, I've got to make him look less like a spiv. You know,
you don't hear the word spiv enough. Maybe you don't see them around.
I love spivs.
Yeah, it's brilliant. I guess there's the spiv from Dad's Army, but that's it, really, isn't it?
Only Fools and Horses had one as well.
Of course. But
I love that. The music in this is you'll never get a song like that with a straight face in an advert today. No. And more's the pity, because this sounds like a national anthem. It's like they're singing about their constitution. This is a lager.
Yeah, it's perfect. We looked at a lot of Tennent's adverts, and it was really difficult to actually pick a particular one out because they're all really good and in all quite varied ways, while still being like, wow, that's a lot, and it's very 80s. So we'll probably do some more at another time. But I am fascinated to know if anybody from Scotland drank cans of Tennent's at the time. Did they come with a lady on them? Did each one just have a different lady that you got to know as you drank it? Like, what was that about? Like,
on this one's Morag. It's like, hang on, Morag's wearing a hat here. I've got to sort this out. Yeah. That magic trick your fella pulls at the end is a rubbish magic trick.
Oh yeah. Surely you can fake that without just cutting away so easily. It's the magic of television.
Exactly. Here's a can. I place it under a top hat that I for some reason got. There's a jump cut bigger than Stanley Kubrick's in 2001: A Space Odyssey. Then there's a beer poured in a glass. And the great thing about it is the man who's done the trick, he puts the hat on at the end and looks really embarrassed. He looks really, really like...
Yeah.
It's like no one's going to believe
he's thinking, I'm getting kicked out of the magic circle for this. They brought me in to do the trick. They've had to do this to save time. My reputation will be in tatters after this.
It's great. I'm getting £200 for it. It'd be fine.
I can't look at those, that pint pot that he pours the drink into. I can't look at one of them without thinking of Begbie from Trainspotting.
Tennent's is obviously still widely available in Scotland. You don't really see it on taps in pubs in England so much now, but whenever I've been out with them for the Edinburgh Festival, there's something pleasingly Scottish about Tennent's. And like this, I don't know, this just kind of, like, I can feel it in my DNA almost. Like, Like my grandparents, or one of my grandparents was Scottish, and like my surname is obviously Scottish, and it's I don't know
And
it
your
like
first name and your face and the color of your beard.
And my skin. Yeah.
And you're from one of the scummiest clans as well, aren't you? I mean, like,
yes.
Absolute
Yeah,
dirt.
we famously turned. We more tricked the McDonald clan, and will they shut up about it? No, they won't. Do I regret anything about it through my ancestry? No, I do not. Shut up.
I think
the
McDonald's have done all right out of it since.
Exactly. Well, actually, I mean, Campbell's soup, I believe, predates McDonald's. So, yeah,
McDonald's were just after your soups
in our shadow. In our shadow. I'm referring, of course, to the massacre of Glencoe.
I love that in Scotland. Yeah, after you've all been out on the lash, it's like, "Here, lads, let's go out for a soup. Come on, let's." I mean, that'll chase away the booze.
No one in the Bahamas has ever drank Tennent's. It's not available in the Bahamas.
Yeah,
it goes as far as Belfast, and that's it. And we all know it.
It's their lager, though, Con, so they've probably brought it with them, haven't they?
All right, that's all they brought with them.
Yeah, this is our lager.
Have you got the Tennent's?
All right, so that is Tennent's, our lager. And we're going to move on now, quite a different tack. It's one for Scottish power, and brace yourself for some casual sexism. It's not really very casual, it's very formal sexism. Yeah.
More casual sexism as well, should we say. There's a lot of leering in that last advert. Probably.
Oh, yeah, fair point.
Good morning. My search for a perfect hot water system ended at Scottish Gas with this multi-point heater. It's easily installed and provides lashings of economical hot water for all my household needs at the turn of a tap. So, if you want instant piping hot water, either a basin full like that, or a shower. My niece.
Rubbish. Oh.
Speak to Scottish Gas.
So there you have it.
There's a sort of anti-punchline in that, where it thinks it's the funny joke, but it's actually it's really dark.
Yeah.
Kind of League. You know how the League of Gentlemen would often end a bit on something that makes you go, "Oh God," and then move on to something else. It's like it's accidentally done that.
Yeah.
Like what? Why is he silencing this duck? Well, who is that girl? Like what is it?
Why is her niece better? Why is her niece less weird? You know what I mean? It's like if two people having a consenting relationship, it's not my business. I don't care. But he makes it so much worse by saying, "Oh, it's my sister's little girl."
Yeah.
No,
no. There's nothing wrong with you having a girlfriend that's younger than you, mate. Like, so long as she's of legal age, it's absolutely fine for you to be sleeping with a woman of any age that's old enough. It's fine. Don't be embarrassed.
Yeah, I mean, I think there is certainly, the age gap there is certainly questionable. But
if it's two people who are consenting, then it's none of our business, Jim.
Indeed, but at the same time, you can. There are. Every case is different, and the bigger the age gap, the sort of more questionable that sort of becomes. She's possibly like 18, he might be in his 60s. You might raise some eyebrows at that, is all I'm saying, right? But like, just what's he hiding? Why is he hiding it? And also, is there a fireplace in his bathroom? Like
there's
such an
everything
inconsistent room. Like it's got quite a lot of like very, very old-fashioned, almost antique stuff with modern fixtures as well. It's like this is some sort of house of horrors, I fear, that he's sort of constructed and trapped people in.
It was one of the most troubling bits for me, the decor of that bathroom, because I stopped and counted, and I thought, right, well, he's got a triptych of mirrors there, so that's 3 mirrors, and then he's got a little pull-out one on like a little scissor lift for close-up mirroring, like blackheads and that. And then he's got 2 more either side. He could have like the potential to have 6 mirrors in one space. Could you imagine having 6 mirrors in one space? That is mirror overload.
Like Bruce Lee.
Mirror. Yeah.
It's a lot of yourself.
I think there's a kind of, maybe I'm wrong here, bit of a sex worker vibe about the advert. I think that he's so protective about it, even though she is old enough to make an informed decision herself. for him to be that private about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then blaming it on the niece. Oh, she's my niece. Well, why are you walking in on her in the nip? You know there's someone in the shower. You can hear it.
Yeah.
No,
I also
I'm
love
it.
how he's got this this sentient duck
Yeah.
sidekick that just grasses him straight away.
Rubbish.
According to the narrative of this advert, there are two possibilities. And the first one is they live in a world where talking ducks exist. Or the other one is this lusty old bounder has animated a duck to voice his conscience, and then he batters the duck at the end. He batters.
It is a proper smack as well. That's what's so dark about it. It's like, good night, duck.
His RP accent is really unconvincing.
Mm.
Is that how we sound to Scottish people? It's like when you hear your own voice on tape. Because he says
I didn't realise that
at
they
the turn of a tap. A turn of a tap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's Scouse, the actor.
Is it?
He's called Ronald Forfar. I looked it up because when we don't correctly identify actors in these adverts, below the line, they get a little bit annoyed. So I did my homework. He's the kind of ne'er-do-well dad from Bread. Do you remember the sitcom Bread?
All right.
Yeah.
Keeping in the family. And he's exactly doing that with his niece in this advert.
Yeah. Oh, it's not his niece.
I just wanted to know, why has he got two bathrooms?
Why's the shower in there?
Why is she not in? Yeah, she's in a different room. And that door is going to be swollen up with water because it opens straight in to the shower.
Yeah.
That shower will be pissing all down the back of that, be covered in mold. It'll be swollen up. It'll look terrible on the other side unless he's treated it with some sort of waterproof course or something. I don't know what this guy gets up to. He'll probably have a man for all that, won't he? By the look of him.
Yeah, I reckon so. Or a nephew. Who knows?
All that money and he can't afford.
Yeah, it's for gas though, isn't it? So it doesn't matter what he does with his bathroom. They're pumping it full of hot water so he can do what he likes, and he does.
I like to think that there's another door where she is that opens into a different bathroom, and then there's a door in that one that opens to a different bathroom.
And that bathroom's got a fridge in it.
H.H. Holmes' House of Horror.
Yeah.
Well, that was as edifying as it was mystifying, I suppose. Let's move on to our third one. It's a public service thing. Before it starts, obviously, it's very sensible advice that they're offering here. We are very much laughing at the delivery of it, okay?
A few seconds is all it takes at Christmas or any other time to turn a party into a nightmare. Don't give fire a chance. Don't give fire a chance.
Oh, God, it's great, that.
What a scream. It's like that famous internet video of the sheep screaming.
Yeah.
Why? So he goes, don't give fire a chance. And then it echoes a dong.
Yeah.
It turns into Vincent Price.
It almost like replicates what dying from smoke inhalation is probably like.
And it doesn't offer a solution.
Yeah.
Don't give fire a chance. All right, what should I do? I was just told.
Don't have a fire.
Come in here.
Google it.
I like
in 20
as well,
years.
I like that in the voiceover it says something along the lines of
A few seconds is all it takes at Christmas or any other time.
Yeah.
like it's not just a special Christmas fire. It's not especially deadly in the festive season.
Christmas tree fires generally tend to be around Christmas.
Yeah, I thought that. You know, if it was any other time of year, I wouldn't have a Christmas tree up. So you can't have it both ways. You know, it's a very specific Christmas advert, this.
I like how
just
he's
at
talking
Christmas.
about fire. He's personified fire as this chancer waiting for his opportunity to feed on the lives of 70s people. When you look at that room, it's like they're setting fire to the 70s itself. Have you seen? It's got that like Technikov painting in there, and everything's really cluttered and it's gloomy. And
I love the Christmas star though, like the reflective star that you first see the fire, and you think, I think you're supposed to think, oh, is that a lovely festive open fire? Oh no, it's a nightmare.
I think that actress who made that scream was probably ripped off somewhere down the line. She'll have gone, "Oh, do you need any more?" And they'll have gone, "No, we're not paying you for a second scream." It's like, okay, that's fine. And then they used to, but it's exactly the same one twice.
I honestly think it could be that sheep. Like sheep scream like people, and it's the funniest thing in the world. Sheep and goats, and I've seen them do it live. I've spent 4 hours on YouTube. And
I saw them at Primavera.
That is the sort of thing they'd have. It's all these like spaced out people watching goats and sheep scream at each other at like 3 o'clock in the morning. I could see that happening.
And you don't need to pay a sheep, so
exactly.
It'd be a nice cheap way of getting it done.
Exactly. I think that could be a sheep and not a person.
And on that bombshell, thank you very much for watching our Burns Night special. And what a glorious nation it is north of the border. If you'd like to comment on anything we've done, by all means, leave it in the little comments below. Please like, share, subscribe, especially subscribe. Get some more people to subscribe to us. We're nearly at that 1,000 mark. And once we cross that line, apparently things get a little easier algorithmically. So we need your help to do that. We'll be back really soon with some more. And send us, if you want to recommend an advert for us to do, by all means, send us a little email at welikeoldadverts@gmail.com. If you can, put a little video at the beginning of you explaining why you like it. And if we like it too, we'll put it on our show. Grand. Well, thank you very much. And we'll see you some more.
Bye.